Hello, Virgos. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be your August 2019 forecast. What's going on this journey in your love life, in your career, life in general. We'll just see where Spirit takes us. I'm going to be using all of the decks that I have with the artist Jasmine Beckett Griffith because I love her artwork. I'm going to be using those. And I'll kind of go over them when I go. The Beautiful Creatures deck is a different author. Let me look real quick so I don't have to think about that later. J.R. Rivera. And then the rest of them are Lucy Cavendish. So at the end, we're going to pull some oracle cards and get messages from the book. It is that time I was guided to give the authors of the books that they put so much work into it, and their channel guidance is in there. And Spirit said it's necessary for you to hear. It's going to be a fun reading. We're going to start with the Wild and Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. And remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. So whenever you're guided to listen to this video or this reading, even if it's a year from now, even if it's August 2020, the message pertains to you because that's how energy works. I'm recording it now, but it doesn't mean you have to listen to it now. And whenever you listen to it, I intend the highest and best. Healing come to you, clarity, growth, and that the blessings that are meant for you are received by you, and you can see the physical manifestations of your wishes and dreams coming into tangible form. That is what I'm sending to you. Okay, let's get started, Virgo. Take what resonates with you and let the rest go. Okay, what's going on for Virgo in the month of August? You know, we are having the new black supermoon in Leo on the 31st or the 1st, depending on where you're at. And I just posted a reading on that recently, so you might want to check that out. There were a lot of positive and powerful messages of how to move forward and what's coming in. Wow, look at you coming out in your own reading. The Hermit, this is you. So in the month of August, what they're telling me is you are going to be you. You're going to come out of the shell that you've been in. There's been a lot of healing, a lot of clarity, understanding. The inner light is shining bright. Your inner light is shining bright. Your intuition's on point. You know what to do next. That passion, look at that passionate flame has been lit. And you're ready to come out into the world as you, authentically you. And it's time for that. No more hiding, no more conforming to what everyone else says you have to be or who you have to be. We're going to put this in the middle here, the Hermit, because you just came out strong in your own energy. That's wonderful. So what's surrounding this healing for Virgo, and what's happening once out of the shell? Okay, that's a little too chunky there, Spirit, but we're going to take these. The Devil, the Hangman, and the Eight of Wands reversed. I don't always read reversals, but I'm going to this time because what I'm feeling from this is what happened prior, is what they're telling me. Depending on what part of the journey you're on, this will resonate differently for each person. You've either already made it here where you're ready to come out, or you're still on this journey in August of where you're going to see how it's going to transform. So no matter where you're at on your journey, congratulate yourself if you've already moved through the ego, codependencies, addictions, and things like that, old belief systems that didn't serve you. Congratulations. And if you're still in this, no worries at all. It is time to go within, though. Okay. Eight of Wands is typically fast-moving energy, messages coming in. And for whatever reason, they were being blocked by the ego, old ways, being stubborn, being overly critical on yourself or others, judging yourself or others in some way, shape, or form. Even if it's subconsciously and deep within you, that's what was occurring. Mercury in retrograde, it brings up the past, right? And all these different planets in retrograde. So it's really been a deep review of what you've learned, Virgo, how far you've come, how much you've been through. And you basically walked through the fires of your own personal hell, whatever that means. Everybody has walked these on this path, has walked through the fire. That's the only way that you can truly transform and heal. So it's really important if you haven't done this. There's messages that want to come in. So it's time to take the hangman perspective. Look at things from a different point of view. Take a little pause out and go within into your own energy, Virgo. Go into your own energy, because you have the truth that you need to move forward. You have that truth within you. You have the ability to heal yourself. Virgos are the healers of the world. You have the ability to heal yourself and really move forward into these new beginnings with this clarity and this wisdom. I had to plug in the computer real quick. It was about to lose battery. So to me, that's a message for someone out there that you need to recharge. And possibly this is what that Eight of Wands, that's very fast moving. You got energy, you're doing things, getting things done, right? Lots of stuff happening. So I think like it hasn't, I feel like for some of you, it hasn't been happening that way because you haven't taken time for yourself. You haven't taken time to recharge yourself. You cannot be good to others or do the things that you came to do in this life with the passion that you want to do them with if you don't take time to nurture yourself. And possibly this is part of that devil energy that keeps coming back, like, tendency to do everything for everyone else and not do anything for yourself. I have the same tendencies. I'm a Virgo sun, and I have the same tendencies. I'm like, oh my gosh, my daughter, everybody else, what can I do? What can I clean? What can I get done? How can I help my friends, my family, my clients, like whatever. And then I leave myself for last. I recently talked with someone who's a psychic, like myself, just to see what she had to say. And that's what she said. Have you balanced your chakras? Have you taken time out for yourself? So that's the same message to all of you out there. It's important to gain a spiritual perspective. See things from a different point of view. Let yourself rest for a minute in this clarity that is coming in. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to change the energy. I'm going to allow these messages to come in because they're really important, okay? And we're gonna turn this one upside down now and reverse this because we know better. The fears are just a false reality. It's not truth. If you're having doubt or anxiety or worries, that's not your truth, because what your truth is trying to come into you from spirit. And the truth is always going to be compassionate and coming from a loving heart-centered space. So if you haven't done so already, it's definitely time to go within and allow yourself to heal and allow yourself to receive these messages. Listen to what spirit is telling you. Listen to your intuition because you're right on point. Okay, as we come out of hermit mode, wow, okay. When you come out of the hermit mode, you're coming right into commitment. Gaining the key from spirit to unlock all the knowledge and all this wisdom. You see, look at that lightning bolt, right? Like I said, I just reversed the energy for you, and it is as simple as that. All you have to do is believe that it happened. So now the messages are coming in like lightning. Committing to a path and plan, committing to your destiny, committing to a divine partner, your twin flame, your soulmate. This is Taurus energy. You could be perhaps connected to the Taurus, but it's not necessarily so. But this is all about commitment to your plan, your morals, your values. What are they? Because I feel like for some of you, they've been lost along the way because you've been trying to please everyone else instead of doing what you know is right. And now it's time to do that. It's time to commit to yourself. Yeah. Allow yourself time to heal. Stuck in that Three of Swords energy, that heartbreak, that sorrow, that backstabbing, betrayal, whatever it was for you, it's time to let that go. This, the divine is coming in with this really big epiphany moment. You either already have it or you're going to have it very soon, and it's going to be a big deal. It's going to open your eyes to see the truth about this heartache and sorrow and how to move through it and allow yourself to heal. Go see a healer if you need to, but most of you are healers yourself, and you know how to heal yourself if you just listen to your body. There's a lot of guided meditations too. You can reach out to me as well, whatever you feel guided to do, but it's time to heal from this heartache. There you go. Some of you have some mother issues to work out. This is the Queen of Swords. There are some mother issues in what I'm hearing is, for somebody out there, that you were so committed to what your mother thought was right, what your mother wanted you to do. And you know what? I kind of fell into that as well. I mean, my mother's a wonderful person, but I fell into that as well. Like always pleasing everyone, having to be the better, even if it wasn't my fault, I had to take the blame, when I was younger with my sister. And I was so committed to whatever their belief systems were that I may have lost myself a little bit. I enjoyed most of it, but some of it I might have lost myself, I feel like. And I feel like for someone out there, you've lost yourself because you were committing to what your parents or what your mother said you should do, what religion you should follow, what spiritual path. And now you're taking control and getting the clarity. You're finding your own truth is different than your family, and it's causing heartache. Okay? It's causing heartache. But once you speak your truth, see, look, speaking your truth, this bird is like chirp, chirp, chirp. Like when you open your mouth and speak your truth from a loving, centered, healed heart space, you will move through, and this truth and clarity will be received by this Mother of Swords. Okay, so that's one scenario. It will be received well, because what you're moving into is this Three of Cups, celebrating the fact that you spoke your truth, celebrating the fact that you're living life for you, and you're coming together with, it'll be more of a celebration than you think. You're worried, you're worried for nothing, is what I'm hearing. Not for nothing, but it's growth. But what I'm saying is don't worry, because it's all going to work out, and it's all going to be something to celebrate. Because the moon, this very powerful new moon in Leo, it has illuminated your fears and your doubts and your worries and helped you see the truth, giving you this clarity and this healing that you needed. The moon is the divine feminine, looking at the shadows and understanding it all, diving deep in your emotions and releasing fears and the lower vibrations and coming into a place of unconditional love and something to celebrate. So there's something to celebrate here. Another scenario, if that doesn't resonate with you as far as your mother goes, that was pretty specific about the mother. There is going to be a mother type figure, or perhaps this is you taking control of your life and speaking your truth. But there is clarity and truth, very powerful, life changing clarity and truth coming in for you. And use that truth to help cut through these fears and these ego-based worries that were only your past and don't matter anymore. And you're moving right into celebrating your life, celebrating the partnerships that you have, celebrating who you are as a person and how far you've come on this journey. It is much to be celebrated. So that's what you're coming into once you allow yourself to heal and you make this commitment to your path and you let go of the past and allow yourself to heal. You have this sword of truth, healing family issues, old relationship issues, just letting the past go, seeing the truth and clarity of your hopes and your dreams coming true, and you're going to be celebrating, going to parties, weddings, perhaps you're getting married, and that's been an issue because you're committing to someone. There's someone out there that's committing to someone that's a different religion or a different spiritual path, but it's your truth and it's your clarity, and you're doing it, and it doesn't matter if other people are feeling, the pain from this. It's painful for someone, either you or someone close to you, but you can transform that by standing in your own power and moving forward and cutting through. You be the living example for your family if that's the case. But you're moving into a life to be celebrated. Now, I'm not going to do reversals in this deck. I'm just not guided to do so. But we're going to see what the beautiful creatures have to say for Virgo. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to listen to some of the other videos. I feel that my rising sign, Scorpio, I really resonate with. I have an Aquarius moon, a Leo, Venus. So, and sometimes the messages there give me a little more clarity on my life. Okay. What's coming in on this journey? What's going to be celebrated? What's coming in on Virgo's path for love and health and vitality? Well, here we go. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, that's a very earth energy. Could be you, or could be your divine partner charging in with this. The Knight doesn't move very fast, but I feel that the Knight is moving now, moving to make an offer, wanting to serve you in the highest and best. Now, this can be coming together with a business opportunity, a new work environment, but I really feel like this is love wanting to come in. This Knight is very loyal, has strong values and morals that are more matching of you. It doesn't have to be an earth sign. It's just that feeling of a person that's trustworthy, loyal, driven, focused, and really working towards their goals in the material world. Healing, there's a lot of healing going on and divine guidance here. And this could be a message for you, Virgo, it's time to be of more servitude out there with your healing abilities, and get out there in the world and serving. And that could lead you to your divine partner, your divine path and plan, because look at this. This is, fives are all about changes, and this is the wheel turning in your favor. So there's changes, blessed changes happening. The wheel is turning, and what I'm getting from Spirit is this Knight of Pentacles coming in is going to help you turn the wheel in your favor and get things moving for you in your life in whatever way it is that you're looking to get moving. Now, on this card, there's a 20, a 2, an 18, 12, 4, and 14. So we've got 2 2s, a 3, a 9, a 4, and a 5. So if you start seeing those numbers and they mean something to you, again, it's another 5 in talking about changes. So the changes that are occurring in your life are blessed changes. And you've got a 3 up here and a 3 up here and a 3 down here. So when you start seeing 3s, that's, the ascended masters are with you with whatever project you're working on. Whatever relationship or whatever you want to get going in your life, that the ascended masters are working with you at this time in the month of August to help that wheel turn. And look at this. Beautiful. Standing in, I wasn't going to read reversals, but they're saying I have to, even though I thought that in the beginning. This is what's changing. And here's another 5 just to confirm that there's a lot of blessed changes happening in your life. Expect the unexpected. The 5 of Swords is that defeated feeling. Like I said, I really feel like someone's been living their life for someone else, whether it be a mother, your parents, a partner, whatever it is. You've been living your life for other people, to please other people, painting the roses the color they want instead of just leaving them white and pure and beautiful just as they are. So this is a few things are coming through. I just need to slow down the messages, please. Thank you. The first message is you are beautiful just the way you are. You do not need to change anything about you, your appearance. You are perfect just the way you are, and it's time to be authentically you. Another message that's coming in is that, this came in upside down. The wheel turning in your favor is you're getting over this. No longer are you trying to please everyone else. You're setting your boundaries so that people aren't walking all over you. You're doing the things that are important to you. You're taking time to recharge. And sometimes that means saying no and saying, you know what? I have to live my life for me. This is my divine partner. This is the job I want to take. This is where I want to move to. And this is my life. And I have to start living it for me. That's the feeling I'm getting. So no longer are you stuck in this energy anymore of trying to please everyone else. It's time to please yourself. And it's like I said, all these messages, creativity, like whatever's coming in this is you. You are the Empress. This is time to birth new life for yourself. The Empress is an extremely abundant, and there's another 3 right there working with you on these creative projects. The masters are working with you. Whatever ideas you're having, whatever way you want to move forward in your life, listen to those because they are divinely inspired ideas. And how to move forward will come. Just ask. It's time for you to tune into your creativity, to open that second chakra, your sacral chakra. Open up your sacred sexuality point, your creativity, being the god or goddess that you are, and really stepping into this divine feminine energy. Whether you're masculine or feminine doesn't matter. You're stepping into this divine feminine energy that is balanced with the masculine, balanced with the shadows and light, extremely creative, nurturing, abundant, healthy, in touch with their emotions. That's the Empress, in touch with his or her emotions And sometimes the masculine energy, if it's too strong, you won't be in touch with your emotions. And being this is the divine feminine in the fullest. So you're coming into this divine feminine energy and committing to yourself. Because you commit to yourself and your truth and your clarity, the wheels turns in your favor. You get over all this old BS that you don't need anymore. And you're standing strong in your truth, in your clarity of who you really are. You are the Empress. You are the Emperor. Taking an active role in your life, as I'm hearing for someone. It's time to take an active role. Been very passive, maybe living in the hermit mode for a while. I mean, I have in a way. And it's time for us to come out of that. Judgment, an opportunity to move forward. Things are changing, and it's releasing harsh judgments. Like I was talking about, I believe, earlier in the reading, harsh judgments on yourself, judgments on other. But this is judgment coming in from the divine. This is that wheel turning real fast into this beautiful, abundant life, feeling good on your own, that black cat magic, knowing and tuning into the magic within you to create whatever it is that you wish to create. Perhaps you're a painter or some kind of artistic endeavor that you're embarking on. There's a paintbrush here and a frog. Frogs are, all about prosperity and clearing out, detoxifying. For some of you, it's time to detoxify in more high vibe, like vegetable and fruits, and possibly more towards a vegetarian diet. You don't have to be vegetarian fully, but more towards that type of diet for the majority of your food. Somebody needed to hear that, to detox, drink more water. There's water in the background. Somebody needs to drink more water out there. You're slightly dehydrated. That's why you've been tired, and that's why you haven't. You've been a little lethargic, and you haven't quite been yourself. So just drink, just chug the water a bit, and you'll start feeling better. It'll help detoxify. But there's an opportunity coming in. That's this, Three of Cups, people coming together, celebrating this truth and clarity. The key to your prosperity, to moving forward into this abundance is coming. And it's an opportunity to see things from a spiritual point of view. Take yourself out in this hanged man perspective and see things from a different perspective. And that's coming in for you. And 2 is all about partnerships and coming together. Yeah, look at this again. The devil came in again. It's letting go of the habits. It's letting go of those thoughts and those belief systems that aren't serving you, the old paradigm. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck in the old paradigm, because it's just going to keep you there. Remember when I reversed the energy? So it's time to let go of codependencies on other people, on substances, on food, whatever it is, you know what it is. And it's time to let go of that. It's just a habit. It seems like it'll be hard to let go of, but it really won't. My daughter and I recently, I forget what it's called, so I apologize for that, but we're mostly vegetarian and we eat seafood, and I know there's a word for it, and Episcopalian or something, I don't know, I know I'm saying that wrong probably, but it wasn't really hard to let go of meat, even though maybe it seemed like it would be. It's not hard for either one of us, and we're just trying it out for a while to see, what works for us and how we feel. But it's just letting go of those codependencies, dependencies on alcohol, drugs, things to help you sleep at night, coming back to a natural state and healed balance, because you're taking time for yourself, and no longer do you need these things in your life. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. There you go. Talk about completion. This is how you complete this and bring in, is you just got to let go of a few things that aren't serving you, and you know what they are. So it's not going to be hard. Walk away from association. Stand up for yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Because the world is yours. You're completing a major karmic cycles in your life, and it's time to move forward into these new beginnings. And you have everything you need, and you have help from the animal world as well. So if you feel connected to animals, there's a hummingbird here, a butterfly, a couple hummingbirds, a tiger, a little fawn, an alligator, an elephant. So you're highly intuitive into the animal world as well. So pay attention to that. If you see certain animals and they stand out to you, look up the spiritual meaning of them or what they mean to you intuitively, because they're helping to guide you. They're whispering in your ear. They're all around you, protecting you while you move through these blessed changes. But it's time for new life and what you're going into. Look, the 3 of Cups was the end of this. Now, and then this is the last card here, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, coming together, mastership. You're mastering yourself. You're mastering this life. You're leveling up to such a degree that it's extremely profound. But it's time now. You're receiving your crown. You're coming together with like-minded people to do the work that you came here to do and enjoy it and celebrate it all. 3 is about partnerships, union. 2 coming together to being 1 is 3. I mean, it's all in the cards. It's all here. Again, another 3. The Ascended Masters are with you. Whatever you're working on, whatever ideas you have, it's time to go for it. Use that passion. Light that fire within you to move forward on this journey. Just light it. It's time. It's time to light the fire. It's time to move forward. It's going to be extremely abundant. And let's go back to this habit, because I have friends, clients, people that I'm working with. It's similar to what I've already gone through. Sometimes a habit is just a belief system, or needing the need to hear from somebody right away, or, you know, and being impatient on that, not realizing that not everyone's on their phone all the time, or, you know, being in your head, like the insecurities that pop up, like, oh, do I look good enough? Do they like me? When you know full and well you were just with them and you had the time of your life, and of course you had a great time, but then you start second guessing yourself based on the past, based on the way others treated you, or can I say this to my parents, or can I say this to my boss, or is that going to be okay? Yes, it's going to be okay. It's going to be easier than you think to take a different path, to choose to live a different life, to think a different way, because you're getting all this clarity and truth, and you can't ignore it anymore. You can't ignore the clarity that's coming in about people and situations and belief systems and your spiritual path. You can't walk away anymore. It's too much. It's I won't say too much. It's wonderful, but you're finally ready to fly and speak your truth. And with you, I mean, you just have all the wisdom you need to move forward. You do. And to overcome whatever these dependencies are, to move out of that. Okay, now we're going to move here to, we're going to start with the less vampires, okay? And see what messages it is for Virgo for August. Just stay committed to yourself, committed to your healing, committed to your growth, committed to your plan, committed to your partner, to your children. Whatever it is that you feel you need to focus more, you know what it is. Your creative projects. Okay, less vampires. What's this one? For Virgo, witness. To know personal evidence, to speak out. Exactly, and this is an 11, new beginnings. A freaking amazingly perfect card for you, Virgo. You are the witness. You are the witness of change. That's what it is for me when you're in theta healing. I'm a theta healer. I am the witness of the healing, the witness of the change. There always has to be the witness. Be the witness in your own life, Virgo. And that's 11. That's brand new beginnings. Let's see what a little bit of the book has to say. The blessing. The veils of illusion and deceit have lifted. While this can be painful, it is also a great blessing to know the truth. Do not doubt your experience. Wow, just that one, those couple sentences or few sentences really bring it home of what we've been talking about the entire time. Like, you're seeing the truth, the clarity's coming in, and it is painful sometimes to realize these things about ourselves, about other people, that we need to change, we need to move our situation, things like that. But you are the witness. It's time to observe. It's time to sit back and observe, and then you'll get the messages to move forward. Working with this card, know that what you have seen and felt is true. Trust yourself. Another may deny that you have witnessed a true thing, but having seen and now knowing, you have a duty to never again lie to yourself. You need not make this truth your entire life, but never again lie to yourself. Accept the evidence of your experience and honor it within your heart and within your words. Then wisdom demands you speak freely. There are some who would betray your confidence. Others will share your experience and become your kin when you share wisely. Wow. It's time, like I said, to speak your truth. It's time to be authentically beautiful you and not worry about what anybody else thinks, Virgo. You are your own witness of your life. Now we're going to pick a little card, little Alice. I love Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to create the wonderland of my life, right? That's what we're doing. Okay, highest and best. Thank you so much. Thank you. Highest and best for the Virgo General Collective. Oh, wow. Okay, this is an 11, new beginnings, right? And it's also, 11 is twin flame, soulmate, divine partner. Check this out. You saw me shuffle, you saw me do it. 11. Divine partnership, twin flame, soulmate, yes. Changed in the night. You have changed quickly. So for some people in your family, in your whatever part of your life, they will think, holy moly, you're a totally different person because you are, and that's okay. That's okay. It's time for new beginnings. It's time to live the life that you want to live. It's time. The divination message. Sudden, unexpected change, a shock, unexpected news. What did I say? All these, this message, this lightning bolt of clarity, of truth coming in. It's coming, or it's already here. Adjusting to a new situation. Finding out more about who you are. Inexperience and uncertainty. An identity crisis due to changed circumstances. Okay? So, continue to connect with your core self. Be good to you and take it easy, but steadily. Remember, you are finding out who you truly are. Until this moment, you only knew who you could be when faced with certain predictable circumstances. Now that so much has changed, you will find out so much more about yourself. And in time, this will enrich you so very much. Absolutely. So it's time to go within and know yourself. Get your truth and clarity. And don't let anyone else confuse you. And if you're wanting a confirmation, are you in a divine partnership? Is this your divine partner? Is this coming in for you? This is a big yes, yes, yes. 11. It's a big yes. We're going to move to the shapeshifters. Ooh. What is being transformed in Virgo's life? What are the messages for Virgo for the month of August? Oh, well, that was interesting. It's that one. Wow. And that's interesting, too, because look, it's the Frog Princess. And we just talked about frogs and detoxifying, drinking more water, eating more healthy. Frogs are about prosperity, bringing prosperity of riches and good health and good opportunities coming. And it's a 3, another 3. So 3s are all over the board here for these partnerships coming in. And this is heed wise counsel and listen. Okay, let's read a little bit in that. Heed wise counsel and listen. The wise counsel lies within you. You have all the answers, Virgo. Frog Princess speaks. No matter how well informed or educated I am, I know it always serves me to heed wise counsel. Therefore, I have sent you my own wise advisor, this handsome green frog. People may wonder why you have such a different energy around you when the wise counselor frog visits. This is because you are receiving profound guidance and no longer accept at face value what others tell you is best to do. Whoa. With his presence, you will be able to see the possible ramifications of the suggestions and advice being given to you by people who are giving their true motivations secret. Most people have an agenda, and many times they are not open about what they desire. Instead, they will tell you why they want you to do is good for you. What they want you to do is good for you. Sorry about that. It is good for them too. And the counselor frog will, like Merlin to Arthur, tell you what is really going on and offer you truly healthy advice that has your best interest at heart. Look out for the color green and notice of it if it rains. They are signs he is with you. Okay. So for you, Virgos, it's really listening to the truth within your own heart, within yourself, and not letting others bombard you with all this craziness and keep you stuck in the energies that you are really wanting to move out of. And like I said, the masters are working with you. They are working with you right now heavily for this healing that's taking place in this growth. We're going to do a final message here with the Oracle of the Shadows of the Light. And you'll be celebrating this union, this divine union, or you should be celebrating it if you're in it, in whatever way. Oh, there we go. Poe, time for change. Wow. All about change, Virgos, right? To learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Sevens are divine blessings coming in. And there's a lot of different like gears and looks like little clocks and goggles, a little train in the background moving forward. Maybe you're needing to learn a little bit more about technology, social media to get your business going like myself. Could be something to that effect too, learning something new or reaching out to people that do to help you out. Okay, let's see. We're just going to read the divination message. We are moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world, where the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with the technology we have created will shape us all. So today, think of what your relationship with technology is. Is it sacred? Are there sacred purposes to which this new tool can be put? If you feel intimidated by technology, choose one area about which you would like to learn. You may wish to be more disciplined about your time spent online. And you may notice you have a talent for technology, for developing communication tools that link people and help us all develop communities for the highest good of all. Ooh, perhaps some of you, or maybe we're going to do it together, is building this spiritual community where people can come. You may soon become very adept at setting up websites, or find you love dabbling in web design, writing software, creating digital art, or posting movies you've made. You may wish to upload performances on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. You may also notice how people today have come to use the internet as a weapon, to bully and harm others, and choose to never use technology in this way. You may have a gift for concept development and have brilliant ideas for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technology in ways that will assist not only you, but many other beings too. Exactly, that's this mastership. Whatever you're coming into completion in your mastering, it's time to share that with the world in some way, shape, or form and use technology. Maybe that's the creative project you're working on, is something to do with technology, something to do with social media, something to do with getting the message out. Whatever that means to you, the time is now. And spirits and the masters are working with you, and it'll be easier to learn than you think. Somebody's worried about it. It's going to be easier than you think, because naturally you've already lived lives where you know this. You already have all the information inside. It's just unlocking it. And Spirit's given you the key. Spirit's committed to your path and plan as well. The universe is working with you. The wheel's turning in your favor. You are the emperor. You are the empress of your life. I wish you the very best, and I look forward to hearing about these partnerships and celebrations and projects and how this resonates with you. I appreciate every single one of you, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.